話は終わりだ。あ、こんなに話を聞いてくれるとは思わなかったな。ありがとう、ムさん。
Bruh.
Huh?
Рассказали все истории о нем. Я сижу и все мечтаю про себя и про его. Ох уж сама не знаю, сердце бьется от чего. Одного ухожу я у его. Чё меня огонь не убил?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
Much later.
Justice while you walk away with a forcing of my so I'm taking back what you realness I gave to you last. の羽織に見覚えはないか。So small. Why couldn't I be taller? If I had the strength, I might have won. Stand up. Pull yourself together. Dan, up. You came here to win. So win.
Stand.
Feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright. And if you ask me to, daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. I'ma give you the world. I'ma buy a diamond ring for you. I'ma sing for you. I'll do anything for you to see you smile. Мне девчонки рассказали все истории о нем. Я сижу и все мечтаю про себя и про его. Жить все обиды тая, уходи, за собой закрой. Сколько бы я не просил, но ты же знала, что меня терял именно батареи, как будто до меня. Я каждый раз загадывал тебя не потерять, но больше не могу, я просто мучаю себя. Теперь ты больше не в камине в 6 утра.
Doma, the upper rank 2 demon, is one of the most twisted characters in Demon Slayer. But what made him this way? From the moment he was born, Doma was seen as a divine being. His parents led the Eternal Paradise Faith, a cult that worshipped him as a god. But even as a child, Doma felt nothing. No love, no empathy, just emptiness. When his father, driven by jealousy, murdered Doma's mother and then took his own life, Doma didn't cry or feel any sorrow. Instead, he found it mildly interesting. Muzan saw the potential in Doma's empty heart and turned him into a demon. Doma quickly rose to the rank of upper 2, feeding on countless victims, especially young women, whom he believed he was saving by consuming them. Even after becoming a demon, Doma continued to lead the Eternal Paradise Faith. His followers worshipped him, unaware they were just food for their divine leader. Doma's story is one of a man who never felt human, even before he became a demon. His heart was cold from the start. Now, it's encased in ice forever.
you alright? It's just, you haven't said very much over the last few days.
Is that right? It's clear now what I have to do, no matter what stands before me.
Hey, did something happen? If there's anything I can do to help...
Tanjiro, just focus on what you need to do. However, no matter what it may take, this is something I have to do. Hishashiburi da na, Zenitsu. Hishashiburi da na, Zenitsu.
तुम तो जरा भी नहीं बदले। बड़े शर्म की बात है, पहले जैसे कमजोर ही हो। अब तक हाशिरा बने या नहीं? अच्छा जेनित्सु, ये बताओ तुम्हारी फॉर्म्स का क्या हुआ? फर्स्ट फॉर्म के अलावा कुछ सीखा? तुम्हें अपर रैंक्स के निचले दर्जे की खाली जगह भरने के लिए लाया गया था और तुम इतने में ही खुश हो गए।
You were supposed to succeed, Thunder Breathing, but you tarnished it! After you became a demon, he committed seppuku! Even worse, he did it by himself. He was all alone! Because of that, no one was there to put him out of his misery. He bled out and died a painful death. It's your fault. Grims died the most agonizing death possible! All because the thunder-breathing legs produced a demon! I really wanted you to see him as a Hashira to make you proud.
I have no parents, no one with dreams that eventually, one day, I'll be able to accomplish something important. I tried running away on numerous occasions, but he never abandoned me.
Stop crying and running away. Doing that isn't going to get you anywhere.
Huh?
Come down from there. Another one of your training regiments, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna be able to handle it. You're not going to die. Not from this. Come down from there, you fool.
I don't know. I wish he'd stop hitting me. I'm gonna cry. Way out.
Mastering even one is cause for celebration. You can only do one thing. Hone it to perfection. Work on refining it to its utmost potential. It's all right to cry, or go off by yourself. Just don't ever give up. Believe in yourself.
And everything that Gramps taught me, all the time and effort he spent, it wasn't for nothing.
降りてこい。修行を続けるぞ。いやもう死ぬと思うので、これ以上修行したら死ぬと思うので。じいちゃん、師範と呼び。俺じいちゃんが好きだよ。じいちゃんの期待に応えたいんだよ俺だって。でも無理なんだ。どういうこと？もう一体どういうこと？もう俺は。He hurls his
嫌な人生だよ。雷に打たれてさ。髪の色変わるし。生きてるだけありがたかったけど。
It wasn't fear. It was anger, a quiet rage, burning inside me. All I wanted was to make Kaigaku pay. Because of him, our master took his own life. When I fell into that twisted castle, I wasn't afraid. That was exactly where I wanted to be. My only wish was to make him regret what he had become, a demon wearing the face of the brother I once had. Our master had hoped that both of us would inherit the thunder-breathing style. I could only master the first form. Kaigaku could use every other form, except the first. That's why our master wanted both of us to succeed. Together, we would complete each other. When the fight began, sparks filled the air. I had the advantage in speed, but Kaigaku's strength was overwhelming. His blows tore through the walls, the sound echoing like thunder. After a few exchanges, one of his strikes landed clean. It threw me back, crashing me against the wall, sending me falling deep into the castle. He thought he had already won, but he didn't know what I'd been hiding. I had...
Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto, passo bem solto, passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana.
じいちゃん、ごめん、俺海学と仲良くできなかった。手紙書いたりもしてたんだ。でも返事してくんなくて、俺がいなかったら海学もあんな風にならなかったかもしれない。ほんとごめん、許して。何も恩返しなくてごめん。じいちゃんが生きてるうちに柱にもさ、なりたかったんだけど、ごめん、じいちゃんごめん。俺のこと嫌いになった。何か言ってくれよ、じいちゃん。お前はわしの誇りじゃ。
Eventually.
Permission, this is I'm tired of wishing I was dead.
Tamayo, なぜお前がここに？
この骨の血気術吸収しましたね。無惨、鬼を人間に戻す薬ですよ。
そんなものができるはずは。
完成したのですよ。姫島さん、お願いします。私は鬼になどならなかった。病で死にたくないと言ったのは子供が大人になるのを見届けたかったからだ。I killed those people, but it was out of despair. But I intend to atone for my sins by sacrificing my life to make sure that you die! Mr. Himijema, he's all yours! It's a bit strange. She's been acting like this ever since she woke up. I wonder if she's all right.
If I were to make a guess, I'd say she thinks of you both as family.
Us as family.
But wait, I thought the spell Nezuko was under only made her see humans as family. And Yushiro and I are demons.
I said stop!
She wanted to protect you. You know, I didn't like the idea of that spell at first, but she still seems to have a will of her own, so...
I'm so sorry, Nezuko, stop and get away from her! You're so much,
Nezuko. There is a way for me to keep you alive if you want. It will cost you your humanity. If I don't do it, you will indeed succumb to your illness. But beware, if you lose your humanity, that will cause pain as well. So tell me, do you still wish to live? Yushiro and I will be leaving this region. Huh?
About 500 years ago, Lady Tamayo got seriously ill. She met Muzan while looking for a cure. He promised to help, but instead, he turned her into a demon along with a curse. Not knowing what she had done, she ended up hurting her family and innocent people. When she realized the damage, she became really sad and wanted revenge for her family. She tried to fight Muzan, but he was too strong. Seeing the power difference between them, it broke her spirit and she became his servant. Then, a demon slayer named Yoriichi came along and defeated Muzan. Seeing this, Lady Tamayo felt strong again. Since Muzan was weak, she broke free from the curse.
Huh?
Much later.
Tamayo's reason for staying hidden for 500 years was more than just keeping herself safe from Muzan and demon slayers. The moment Yoriichi spared her life and gave her a chance, the Yubaishiki family had a keen eye on her. That's why Kagaya's crow was able to track down Tamayo even under Yoshiro's blood demon art. She wasn't hiding just to survive. Her true purpose was to take revenge on Muzan and kill him. Throughout her life as a demon, she tested and learned about Muzan and sought to create a drug that could turn demons back into humans. However, nothing ever worked until she met Nezuko, which was also a smart move by Kagaya to send Nezuko and Tanjiro to Lady Tamayo so she could collect Nezuko's blood. After Tanjiro's fights with the 12 Kizuki members, Lady Tamayo's cat appears to collect blood samples. Its name is Chanchamaru, and as far as the series goes, it's clear that Chanchamaru is a cat that has been given some demonic features by Tamayo herself. Chanchamaru is much smarter than any ordinary cat, and it likely understands human languages as well because it follows all of Tamayo's instructions without any mistakes. Most of the time, the cat appears to take demon blood samples from Tanjiro. Chanchamaru always appears from thin air, so it seems like it can either teleport itself from one place to another, or he simply has the ability to turn invisible. Tamayo's blood demon art work differently from other demons? We know that almost every demon, other than Lady Tamayo and her cat, has blood demon arts that give them an advantage in fights. Lady Tamayo's blood demon art, Flesh Seed Dispersion, is impressive because it can not only poison other demons, sometimes even killing weaker ones, but also create illusions and manipulate minds. As we saw in Season 1, she was able to create a scenario that forced Suzumaru to save Muzan's name. This makes Lady Tamayo special because, despite not being a combat-type demon, she can create flowers and use them for various purposes, such as making drugs and
Wir wissen, dass nur Menschen Menschen in Dämonen verwandeln können. Und wenn jemand unter Muzans Einfluss versucht, einen Menschen in einen Dämon zu verwandeln, geschieht dies nur, wenn der Mensch es zulässt. Im Fall von Kaigaku, Giyu und Daki wissen wir beispielsweise, dass sie von Doma und Kokushibo verwandelt wurden. Aber in Wirklichkeit waren sie nur Vermittler. Muzan war derjenige, der sie tatsächlich verwandelt hat. In Tomayos Fall verwandelte sie Yushiro jedoch ganz im Alleingang in einen Dämon, was ihn zum ersten Dämon in der gesamten Reihe macht, der nie unter Muzans Fluch stand. Das bedeutet, dass sie über eine Fähigkeit verfügt, die der eines Menschen ähnelt, verwandelt und möglicherweise eine Armee von Dämonen gegen ihn aufstellen könnte, wenn sie das wollte. Sie weigert sich jedoch, dies zu tun, da es ihrer Meinung nach schlimmer ist, Menschen in Dämonen zu verwandeln, als zu sterben. Und sie möchte nie, dass jemand solches Leid ertragen.
Ich habe jetzt etwa 60% der Kernmitglieder der Dämonentöter ausfindig gemacht.
Huh?
Wie konnte es sein, dass Nakime, der stärkste Aufklärungsdämon, Shobu nicht aufspüren konnte, während sie mit Tomo an den Drogen arbeitete? Wir wissen, dass Nakimes Fähigkeiten furchteinflößend waren. Ihre Ikonen konnten jedem Hashira und Dämonentöter quer durch Japan folgen. Ihr erinnert euch vielleicht sogar daran, wie sie es schaffte, Ubuyoshikes Villa in nur wenigen Monaten zu finden. Etwas, wozu selbst der Mensch über 1000 Jahre lang nicht in der Lage war. Warum konnte sie dann Shobu und Tomo nicht entdecken? Der Grund ist Yushiros Blutdämonenkunst. Seine Technik war so mächtig, dass sie nicht nur Menschen, sondern sogar Dämonen vor der Entdeckung verbergen konnte. Und deswegen blieben Shobu und Tomo völlig unsichtbar. Als Musan Ubuyoshikes Villa betrat, waren immer noch Menschen und sogar 4 Dämonen in der Nähe. Doch weder Mong noch Nakime spürten sie. So wahnsinnig effektiv war Yushiros Fähigkeit.
Do you know what were crows doing inside the Infinity Castle? Let's dive in. Kiryu Uboyashiki, who was the new master of Demon Slayer cores, mapped the Infinity Castle with the help of special paper talismans created by Yushiro. These talismans were placed on the Kasugai crows, which flew around the castle. They dove into Infinity Castle without any hesitation, as their masters fell into it. The talismans let Kiryu and his sisters see what the crows saw in real time, helping them track the constantly changing layout of the castle. By ordering the crows to place more talismans around, Kiryu could gather information to create a clearer map, helping the demon slayers navigate and coordinate their attacks inside the castle.
Oh, you don't know fuck about my family. Could never tell you all happened the day I just had 14. The rise of a king and the fall of a queen. Oh, 17. I think I'm finally warm.
After Zenitsu beheads Kaigaku, they both fall to their deaths in the Infinity Castle. As Kaigaku disintegrates, he comforts himself with the thought that Zenitsu will die with him when they hit the ground. However, Yushiro saves Zenitsu, coldly reminding Kaigaku that without friends, one ends with nothing, as he gave nothing to anyone. Yushiro comments that dying alone is pathetic before catching Zenitsu. Zenitsu awakens in a field of red spider lilies and sees his master Jigoro across a river. Zenitsu breaks down in remorse, regretting his failure to save Kaigaku and become a Hashira. As he struggles, he realizes Jigoro hasn't spoken. Finally, Jigoro calls Zenitsu's name, and tearfully declares that Zenitsu is his pride and joy. In reality, Zenitsu is being treated by Yushiro while guarded by Murata and another demon slayer. Murata hopes for Zenitsu's survival, but Yushiro dismisses him. He explains that Zenitsu is lucky Kaigaku is in
Bruh.
What is your name? I want to remember you. I don't have a name to give to a demon like you. I hate talking, so don't speak to me. Or I'll ask you again. What is your name? Mr. Giyu!
That's his name. Thank you for letting me know.
As Tanjiro and Giyu keep fighting Akaza, Akaza is impressed by Giyu's water breathing, so much so that he even says it's been 50 years since he last ran into someone so good.
Huh?
いい動きだ。短期間でよくぞここまで鍛錬したな。褒めてやる。それにしても京次郎は良い仕事をしてくれたぞ。あの夜地面に転がっていたお前は圧倒的弱者。雑草でしかなかった。だがどうだ、今のお前は目を見張る成長だ。俺は純粋に嬉しい。心が躍る。京次郎はあの夜死んでよかった。ともするとあれ以上強くなれなかったかもしれない。人間のままでいたがるようなくだらぬ価値観を持っていたし。煉獄さんのことを喋るな。なぜ？俺は称賛しているんだぞ。お前のことも京次郎のことも。違う、お前は侮辱しているだけだ。唾を吐きかけているだけだ。誰に対しても。勘違いだよ炭治郎。俺は淘汰されるのは自然の摂理に他ならない。お前の言ってることは全部間違ってる。お前が今そこにいることはその証明だよ。生まれた時は誰もが弱い赤子だ。誰かに助けてもらわなきゃ生きられない。お前もそうだよ赤さ。記憶にはないのかもしれないけど、赤ん坊の時お前は誰かに守られ助けられ今生きているんだ。強い者は弱い者を助け守る。そして弱い者は強くなり、また自分より弱い者を助け守る。これが自然の摂理だ。赤さ、俺はお前の考え方を許さない。これ以上お前の好きにはさせ。強くなってもなお不快感が消えない。何をするにも初めはみんな赤ん坊だ。周りから手助けされて覚えていくものだ。他人
人と背比べをしてるんじゃない。戦う相手はいつも自分自身だ。重要なのは昨日の自分より強くなることだ。それを10年20年と続けていければ立派なものさ。そして今度はお前が人を手助けしてやるんだ。
父さんは日の神神楽を舞うとき何を考えているの？もし父さんが辛かったら来年から俺が代わるよ。父さんの体が心配なんだ。
ありがとう、炭治郎。でも父さんはここ数年神楽が辛いと思ったことはない。不思議なもので、おじいちゃんに神楽を習ったばかりの頃は今より若く健康で力もあったのに、息も絶え絶えになって辛かった。
1年に一度、年の初めに代々鎌野家が行ってきた神楽は
純に無駄な動きが多かったんだろうと思う。外野筋肉の開く閉じるを瞬きするように早く簡単にこなせるようになる。その時光明が指す道が開ける。頭の中が透明になると透き通る世界が見え始める。しかしこれは力の限りもがいて苦しんだからこそ届いた領域。俺もそこに行けるかな。たゆまぬ努力を続ければな。父が病死する10日前、熊が人を襲って食う事件が一つ向こうの山で起きた。家の周りにかがり火を焚き、鈴のついた縄を張り巡らしていた。炭治郎。はい。しているのは気の毒だが、それ以上こちらに来るのは許さない。俺の家族に危害を加える者は何人であろうと容赦はしない。警告を聞かない場合、命を奪うこととしている。いたずらにひけらかす人ではない。後になって気づいた。あれは見取り稽古をさせてくれたんだ。透き通る世界が見える父さんの大裁きから俺が学べるよう。父さんもおじいちゃんもひいおじいちゃんもきっと同じように。絶対に諦めるな。考え続けることだ。どんな壁もいつか打ち破る。たゆまぬ努力で。分かってる父さん。だからあの時赤さの吸い付くようなあの深いの一撃をかわせた。多分あの一撃は俺の命を完全に奪うものだった。義勇さんと代わる代わる技を出し、一瞬の休息を取りつつ致命傷になるような一撃からはかばってもらっていたけど、あの瞬間は義勇さんでも間に合わなかった。だけど無理かもしれないとはあの時なぜか思わなかった。一瞬だけ感じたんだ。一瞬だけ入れた。あの世界。
Just then.
Bruh. Bruh.
Later.
Sprechen wir darüber, ob Kokushibo seinen Bruder jemals wirklich geliebt hat. Wir wissen, dass Kokushibo, dessen richtiger Name Mitikatsu war, seit seiner Kindheit immer und in allem bevorzugt behandelt wurde. Währenddessen wurde sein Bruder Yoriichi von ihrem eigenen Vater schlecht behandelt. Während dieser Zeit besuchte Mekiatsu Yoriichi, wann immer er die Gelegenheit dazu hatte, und schenkte ihm sogar eine Flöte. Das erste Geschenk, das Yori jemals erhielt. Yoriichi schätzte diese Flöte sehr und behielt sie sein Leben lang bei sich. Obwohl es so aussieht, als hätte sich Kokushibo um Yoriichi gesorgt, tat er dies in Wirklichkeit eher aus Mitleid mit dem armen Kerl als aus wahrer Liebe zu seinem Bruder. Yoriichi wurde nicht als ebenbürtig mit
Michikatsu, during his life as a human, was a samurai with a wife and 2 children. One night, after a demon attacked his camp, Michikatsu was the only one left to survive due to Yorichi's timely arrival. Yorichi apologized for not being able to save his subordinates.
Nigga running up on minutes on my side. When I'm coming, nigga fucking up the price. And now you got no time to be wise. I'm crazy, nigga, sit it in my face. Running up on minutes on my side. Coming, nigga fucking up the price.
After this, Michikatsu left his family to train with Yorichi and become a demon slayer. At this point, he had not yet learned a breathing technique. He observed Yorichi teaching the demon slayers and trained with the wind Hashira to hone his swordsmanship. Eventually, Michikatsu awakened his demon slayer mark and created a breathing style that was the opposite of sun breathing, known as moon breathing.
Series, but why Yorichi doesn't kill Muzan? Well, the answer is the Yorichi is almost kill Muzan, but the Muzan cut his body into 1500 parts to run from there. But Yorichi cut 1300 parts, still Muzan run from there after he known about his brother. brother is became a demon after Yorichi doesn't attempt second time because Yorichi kill Muzan, then his brother also die. This is the reason why Yorichi doesn't kill.
So the story goes, Alice, heart and soul fell into a rabbit hole. Dreamers dream until they don't, lost their mind a while ago. Alice, don't you know Wonderland was all the hopes. Made it up so she could cope. Now that they had her.
Why did Yoriichi leave Tamayo alive? I mean, why did he do something that got him banished from the Demon Slayer Corps and leaving his ultimate goal of defeating Muzan Kibutsuchi vanished in the air? Well, as we know, Tamayo never liked Muzan from the beginning. When Tamayo became a demon, she was forced to kill her husband and child. When she became aware of that, she started hating Muzan, but she couldn't kill him because of the big power gap between them. When Yoriichi was about to kill Muzan, she saw hope, but that hope was lost when Muzan escaped. After that, she succumbs to rage and madness and utters Muzan's last name. But surprisingly, she didn't die and overcame the Kibutsuchi curse. Seeing this, Yoriichi decides to spare Tamayo as he can clearly see that she hates Muzan and resolves to kill him. And though it took her nearly 400 years, she was a huge help in defeating Muzan once and for all. Now a question for you guys, what is the name of Tamayo's blood demon art?
The sun-breathing technique. Not only is it the first one ever to be created, it's the most powerful one as well. Every technique, no matter how diverse, came from sun-breathing, which means all the others are just cheap imitations of sun-breathing. They can try to copy the original, but they'll never be as powerful.
The samurai she's talking about, could it be the swordsman with the earrings I saw? Does that mean his sword was pitch black too? Then mine's just like his.
Rumor has it that those who are chosen to wield sun-breathing are born with the same red mark on their forehead that you have.
However, the first person of our generation to have the mark has appeared. Shockingly, that person is not a Hashira, but Lord Tanjiro Kamado.
When punctures come to kill the king upon his throne, I'm ready for their throne. I'll stand with my hands and look on my head. Jesus said I'm not. No, I don't take shit.
Have you ever wondered why Yoriichi never really passed down sun-breathing to anyone? There are many reasons for this. The first reason is that he actually tried, but no one else could learn it. Sun-breathing was too complex and too powerful, so instead of forcing it, Yoriichi adjusted it for others and created the other breathing styles like water, flame, wind, thunder, and stone. In this way, his students still gained strength, even if it wasn't the original. The second reason is that Yoriichi had no heirs. After losing his wife and child, he had no family to continue his legacy. That made passing down the original sun-breathing even harder. Another reason is that Muzan and Kokushibo were hunting down anyone connected to sun-breathing. Slowly, the technique faded away, and only Yoriichi himself could truly use it, but fate had other plans. When Yoriichi saved the Kamado family from a demon, Sumiyoshi Kamado promised to keep his memory alive. He couldn't fight like Yoriichi, so he preserved the techniques in the form of a ritual dance known as the Hinokami Kagura. This way, Yoriichi's breathing lived on, not as a weapon, but as a tradition.
just wanted you to know that baby, you were close. Look at us with eyes like the stars with the sun in the morning sunlight. Rain is better than the sun, even if you're gone on the drive.
私は大切なものを何一つ守れず、何の価値もない男なんだ。
渡さないって言ってるだろ。
I asked the same thing. According to my father, that mechanical doll was modeled after an actual swordsman, and the only way they could manage to replicate the swordsman's moves was by giving it 6 arms.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, then you wanna hate this, I'ma show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Why can Tanjiro see his past? In Season 3, Kotetsu mentions that families pass on more than just their outward appearance, and he was referring to inherited memories. It's still left unsaid in the Demon Slayer series what triggers these inherited memories, but there is a theory that reincarnation plays a massive role in this. Characters in Demon Slayer not only look similar to their ancestors, but in some cases look identical with the exact same features and personalities. This makes it more plausible as to why you think you've inherited a memory of your ancestor, when in fact, these are your own memories from a past life.
Tanjiro could be a reincarnation of Sumiyoshi, who is an ancestor of the Kamado line and was alive and good friends with Yoriichi, the most powerful sun breather in the world. This explains why Tanjiro is able to see Yoriichi, because if Tanjiro was a reincarnation of Yoriichi, he wouldn't be able to see himself.
So the swordsman who wielded it must have been exceptionally strong.
The character for destroy.
The swordsmith who first forged this, meant for it to destroy all demons it came into contact with. He didn't even engrave his name. All he left behind was this one character. I'm told the hierarchy system started after this sword was forged, and only the Hashira had the words Destroyer of Demons engraved on their swords.
Such disregard for human life. What's so amusing about this? So tell me then, what is the weight of a human life to you?
Wait, who was that?
Why can't you understand? How could you ever forget?
One question, that's all I'm asking. Do you have any idea who Kibutsuji really is? What the hell are you saying? He's a coward. Surely you've realized that. He's in a constant state of fear. These aren't my memories at all. It must be the cells. They're Lord Muzan's memories.
A burning blade, raging sword. Lord Muzan's memories. That's the same sword that drove Lord Muzan into a corner and nearly beheaded him. I see that swordsman in him. Tanjiro has met Kibutsuji face to face.
That's impossible! Not even a Hashira has ever crossed paths with him!
There's a demon slayer who wears Hanafuda earrings. Once you break his neck, combat. Yes, Hanafuda earrings.
Um Han Tenango in Episode 5 zu besiegen, wurde Tanjiros Schwert knallrot. Aber warum? Als Tano in Staffel 1 mit seiner zerbrochenen Klinge gegen Rui kämpfte, sahen wir, wie Nezo Tanjiros Klinge für einen Moment rot färbte, was es Tanjiro zusammen mit ihrem Feuer ermöglichte, den Dämon ein für alle Mal zu töten. Und jetzt passiert das alles wieder in Staffel 3. Aber das knallrote Schwert ist eine Technik, auf die jeder meisterhafte Dämonentöter zugreifen kann, auch ohne Nezos Hilfe. Wenn das Schwert eines Dämonentöters knallrot wird, weil er all seine Kraft und Energie in seinem Griff legt, erhält das Neran-Schwert einen Bonus, durch den jeder getroffene Dämon nicht von dem Schlag heilen kann, egal wo er landet. Das ist eine enorme Sache, wenn man bedenkt, dass es ein todsicherer Weg ist, die Dämonen des oberen Mondes wie ein normaler Dämon zu besiegen. Und diese Technik stellt sogar für den Menschen selbst eine Bedrohung dar.
Do you know why Tanjiro couldn't make his sword turn red until he found the goat Yorichi's sword? His old sword, made from different ore, kept breaking during battles. But Yorichi's sword was crafted by a legendary swordsmith, and was so well made that it stayed strong for centuries. With this sword, Tanjiro was able to behead Uppermoon 4, and fully unlock his sun-breathing power. With Yorichi's sword, he was finally able to turn his sword red, and this made his strength reach a whole new level.
Why does the Demon Slayer mark shorten the lifespan of its users, but Yoriichi Tsugakuni lived past 80 years? So, you see, the mark is like a double-edged sword. When a Slayer awakens it, their body goes far beyond human limits. But that kind of power doesn't come free. The series explains that once someone activates the mark, their lifespan shortens drastically, and most of them die before turning 25. It's basically like overclocking your body, pushing it so hard that it burns out early. But then there's Yoriichi, the man who broke every rule. Despite having the mark, he lived for more than 80 years. So how did he survive when no one else could?
The most accepted explanation is that Yoriichi was different from the start. He was born with the mark, while others had to awaken it through extreme conditions. His body was naturally made to handle it. In other words, the curse of the mark never really applied to him. And there's also the fact that Yoriichi created the sun breathing style. His connection to it and the mark itself might have made his existence something beyond what normal humans could.
Why did Kokoshibo actually hate Yoriichi? So let me tell you what actually happened. When Yoriichi showed his natural talent for swordsmanship for the first time, Kokoshibo started feeling hatred for him. But let me tell you when he actually started hating him. Yoriichi was always used to clinging to her mother. When their mother died, Kokoshibo found a diary written by her mother. He discovered that Yoriichi was not clinging to his mother, but was supporting her, knowing how her illness paralyzed one side of her body. This realization infuriates Kokoshibo, and he built a deep hatred and jealousy towards him. He even wanted Yoriichi to be dead.
Wusstest du, warum bei Yoriichis Tod nur 3 von Kokoshibos Augen weinten? Spoiler-Alarm. Als Yoriichi ein hohes Alter erreichte, kämpfte Kokoshibo gegen ihn, war aber noch lange nicht ansatzweise an einem Sieg gegen ihn. Als Yoriichi vor Kokoshibo an Altersschwäche starb, war er so wütend, dass er Yori in 2 Stücke schnitt. Dann sah er ein Flötenspiel, das er seinem kleinen Bruder geschenkt hatte, als sie noch Kinder waren, und erkannte, dass Yori ihn tatsächlich liebte und sich sehr um ihn sorgte. Daraufhin brach Kokoshibo in Tränen aus. Doch nur 3 seiner Augen weinten. Der Grund war, dass die eine Hälfte von Kokoshibo Yoriichi hasste, während die andere Hälfte seinen kleinen Bruder noch immer liebte. Als er sah, dass Yori sich um ihn sorgte, brach er in
my past mistakes, but the future keeps leering in like a bag of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories mess with my temper.
You with me when you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you.
Nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me on before you go.
Tanjiro didn't use the transparent world on Akaza for the first time. The real first time was against Hantengu, the upper rank 4, right after Nezuko got exposed to the sun and he thought she was dead. Tanjiro was locked in that moment, and that was when he first awakened the technique.
Goodbye, Giyu. He stopped the attack by cutting off his fist. His breathing is different. And his appearance. I've been saved by Tanjiro.
Caixa tá preparada pra fuder sua safada. Desentrando na piroca, sua piranha safada. Huh? uma noite convocou, talvez cê tá com popo. É vapo, vapo no centro, é vapo, vapo do vapo, vapo, vapo no centro.
Huh?
I shouldn't have fallen in love. Look what it made me become. I let you get too close, just to wake up alone. And I know you think you can run. You're scared to believe I'm the one, but I just can't let you go. I let the world go, let the world go for you. This is how it always has to end. If I can't have you, then no one can. I let it burn.
muichiroしているようだ。Akaza。
Eventually,